Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time seeing my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, so what's up in Computer Random, and today we're going to talk about Hulu's original anime series called Dragons, The Night Realms. Basically a spin-off continuation of How You Train Your Dragon, and this season 2 was alright. I mean, if you don't like the first season, I'm 100% sure you won't like the second one, but you just like me, you just it was okay, it was enjoyable. You will probably enjoy season 2 because I did enjoy it, but it also got a little bit weirder. It's one of those, like, how to best describe it? Should I make fun of it or take it serious? Because the first episode, how introduced the new dragon, this sort of unicorn dragon that is a little tiny thing, blow bubbles and blow up. I was like, I don't know how to take this. I was sort of laughing my ass off, like, what is this? Especially the animation, it's not really getting any better. To be fair, I'm okay with the animation. It's just sort of the character design. Like, the very beginning, I can ignore it, but the more I keep watching it, the more I kind of hard to ignore it. It gave more attention to it. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because they're rushing it. I don't know why. It's weird. It's something does bother you a little bit at the very beginning, but lucky for us, after episode 1, the other episodes become a little better, a little bit more interesting. For example, like Tom, the main leader of the team, he sort of have issues trusting his own team, becoming the lone wolf of the whole group, that he wants to explore the dragon world, and the team says, no, we need to be a team. And I love that they actually do explore. The group still need to understand they need each other, understand they need backup, you understand they have to listen to the rules when they make for the rules, but at the same time they do point out some of the rules need to be broken, bent, or needs being bathed, depends on the situation, because they do go into sort of situation that you need to break the rules. I think one of the biggest examples is when Tom went to his own mom job. In other words, she went to explore one of the caverns, and one of the caverns had to be the dragons, and Tom went to her mom, to her entertainer, to make sure she does find the new dragons. But that's the problem, that he doesn't know to tell her, not tell her, especially if she was endangered. He was sort of, I'm sure, especially his dragon, Thunder, was there right next to him. He wanted to save them, but he says, no, let us handle this. But that sort of intention make the series very interesting, because it's all about, should you obey the rules or not? What the best rules to break or listen? And that's sort of, I think, the issue they're trying to do in the series. In my opinion, it works pretty well if you want to make fun of it, because sometimes some of the things they write, it was sort of kind of meme worthy in a way. It's not the best way to describe it, because the writers want to make the series work and doesn't. It's sort of, I want to say self-aware, but it doesn't wink on it. It's more like, yeah, we know this is sort of dumb, just go with it. It's a show that it takes itself semi-serious, but at the same time, I can see why fans don't like this series. Yeah, I can see why, but at the same time, it tried to do its own thing. And in my opinion, it's working. It's one of those, like, yeah, it's not the best, but you gotta have fun. Yeah, I do, especially with the other side characters who trying to develop, like D, like he has a compulsion to follow the rules. He basically become the jokester in the whole team. But I love it that he has a reason why he acts this way. It's because his parents are basically military people. He likes the rules. The rules make him feel safe. At the same time, with Tom and Dee have this sort of argument, what is the best choice, to talk to the parents to help them out, or use one of their tools while telling them. And that sort of make the conflict very interesting. But I also love the sort of experimenting the relationship with each character. I think one of the biggest examples is basically June and Gonzalez. How different two characters really are. One is sort of free, wild, be comfortable. The other one is just nihilistic and distant. And how they sort of complement each other every time they're in danger. I think one of my favorite moments with them is basically they got caught by a spider dragon, and June asked Gonzalez, just give me comfort sounds, give me something to calm myself down. We about to die faster. That's not what I mean. That's not comforting. And that I like. That sort of chemistry. And I do enjoy the sort of trying to figure out what this team really is and what is sort of to do nowadays. Especially you have side villains that are interesting. Like there was one that was this I don't know how you call him. Is Bassa, I think that's his name. That he's sort of a kind of crazy rich person who liked to cut wood, but the only problem is the forest got burned down, so he went mad. He wants vengeance of the dragons who burned his land, but ironically, it's his fault. And that's the thing I'm trying to say. This is sort of meme-worthy, but at the same time, sort of interesting. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose, but it is interesting. Especially what happened to Thunder, that at the very end of the series, that you find out what happened to his family, what happens to him, how he find Tom. It's because he was sort of fought this other dragon who's a lightning and started keeping secrets with Tom, and Tom keeps secrets with his team because he has his own issues and his family legacy, or in this case his family logo of Dragon Raiders. He doesn't know what it is, and I thought that sort of fascinating, but at the same time kind of ridiculous. Like, a dragon can't tell you his backstory, you have to read it between the lines. But once more, I think that's the fun of it, that's sort of dumbness, but at the same time know how to give it sort of a lean back, kind of relaxed feeling that's sort of wholesome. Like that moment that Tom and his mother sort of talked, that sort of tell him, especially Tom mom, that she told him that she knows he has something behind his back, he knows she's keeping secrets from her, but at the same time, I'm willing to wait, I'm willing to you prepared to tell me. And they can easily make some BS to cover it up, but he doesn't. Like, I tell you when I feel it's ready. Yeah, I liked about that. Even that is kind of dumb sometimes. But all of that, I did enjoy it, especially some of the episodes, like the Spider Dragon episode. That was kind of fun. But I think my favorite one is basically the zombie dragons. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but at the very end, it wasn't a zombie dragon. It was something similar to Feathers, a Gonzalez pet dragon. But once more, it was kind of creative. Sometimes it took too much creativity to come up with something completely weird. But all of that, I really not complain. I was entertained. I understand some people hate it, but the very end, it was enjoyable. I had a great time, even with all the flaws. Now I have one question: how you feel about it? You still hate it? You think you need more rewrites? Tell me down below, let me know. I really got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.